The Translanguaging project is now in the fourth year, and we've seen a real evolution over the first 3 years, fascinating research. And what excites me is that we've now reached a stage of dissemination of results, and that's why events like the Network Assembly are so important.
Today has been all about getting our research out there to a real mixture of people. So we've spent time encouraging people to come along from government, from local government, from NGOs, academics, people from business, people from legal organisations. So we've been very fortunate that a lot of people have come, and it's been a really diverse day. This building where we've held the Network Assembly is called the Pierhead Building. It used to be a site of commerce and industry. So we thought it was a great venue for this event because it's a place of translanguaging, I very much suspect, even way back when it was first built, and there were lots of desks of traders trading in coal. The event has given people on the project a chance to talk very briefly about their work on the project, but we've also given a platform to other people. So we've been able to hear from people who have an interest in other subjects but work as academics with different data and different information.
And in particular, I want to consider some of the challenges that the behaviour of typical sports teams might have, and it might impinge on the ability for a team to construct an inclusive team culture.
I think everybody did a very good job in making the research accessible to a wide audience, conveying the ideas in a way that made sense to different participants. The sport theme I thought was particularly thought-provoking, and there were lots of interesting connections made, and you could see that from the contributions from the audience.
I naturally moved in that space and work a lot with interpreters and translation.
But what's been fantastic is that interdisciplinary interaction we've had, and in fact much of the things I've learned through participating in the project now informs my view of sport very differently than simply one of the mechanisms by which we can be more physically active. It's really broadened my perspective, and I work with diverse communities to reduce diabetes risk, and it's really, I think, helped enhance the way I not only view my current projects, but in the future the things I might want to do.
The T-Language come in the right time to explain how I communicate with people, with friends, with my mates, because obviously in basketball it's all people from different backgrounds, different countries, and sometimes when we play we need that kind of technical language, and it's the body expression, it's the eyes, is some invisible language we communication. So.
And we've also had people giving their own responses in the form of performance and art of various sorts.
The long and unexpected mishaps are what lead us down destined paths, relieve us from mythic traps and weave us like basket grass. I have grasped that which I'm scared of losing. I need to see it slip through the gaps.
What strikes me in particular is that with this project, we're seeing evidence of different ways of communicating the findings of research to audiences beyond the academy. And that's no surprise, because a lot of the work in the translation and translanguaging project has been co-produced. A network assembly like this is a chance to work with those partners and really to break down those traditional barriers between universities and wider communities. And I think we can only celebrate that.
And finally, we've had people come along and take part in discussions. So we've had some really super panels where people have shared their views and responses to the day.
Today's event has given me a lot of ideas about the ways in which we can communicate what we do, in stimulating, academically stimulating ways if you want, but in ways that make you think about the social relevance and social impact of what you do. And how that can be transmitted.
A key message is, we've been working in one of the most culturally, religiously, ethnically, linguistically diverse square miles in Wales. So for us, this confirmation of our practice and our approach and our method in terms of valuing people's language contributions is a healthy starting point, and it's what's not said and in the unspoken communication that takes place on a day-to-day today. And I think the whole notion around sport and the non-verbal communication and interrelationships that transcend culture, religion and language, I think is interesting. So for us, it's kind of like taking some of that back in reflective practice